I got the water main off to the building. It's 2-inch. Looks like it's a dry system. A little pump on it. £50 in there. 50 pounds. It's a dry system. It's got 50 pounds in there. Water pressure here is probably, I don't know, 35 pounds maybe. It's low. Alright guys, we got a little bubble on this side of the building. I put a little hose drain on there, so if they gotta hook a hose to it, there's cold water coming out here. This is like they shut this off in the winter, but in the summer they'll be able to hook a hose to this to water this part of the building. Just put that T in there with that drain. I got the water off right now, but you know, this bubbler does work for the kids, so. Alright guys, on this side of the building here, they want to have water on this section. And they also have another section up here that they want to have water. So what I'm going to do is, there's a bubble here that's not being used anymore. I'm just going to tee off of here, put a drain in here so they can hook a hose to it. Then I'll run a piece of copper up along this wall maybe. Up over here and out with a boiler drain on the other side of the fence so they could hook a hose to it. And they could shut this off in the winter and drain these two down so they can get a hose to it. This is off right here. You can see this is not being used. It's not being used anyway, so we're gonna retrofit this into a hose bib connection for them. We'll do something with it. Run a piece of copper down here along the wall or something. Clip it to the wall. Do what I gotta do. Give it the old Gundy, mama. The old Gundy. That's what they call it, drop ear 90. Drop ear female 90. So you call prefab in the pipe, y'all. Prefab in the pipe, y'all. put a boiler drain here and one up the other end, and this way here we can get water out in this area. There's a ball valve right inside the wall here. Alright, so coming out, we're going to have a boiler drain here. We 45 over on this wall. We go up. We go up and over there to another one, and they'll take care of this section. I got a hanger there, and so at least he could water these sections. So I went over with the owner what I was going to do here, and she was okay with it. So, alright guys, so all I have to do is put the vacuum brake, screw the vacuum breakers on there. I got them in the truck. So I got a boiler drain here for the hose bib, and I got another hose bib here, and they'll take care of, you know, this area if he's got to water it. And I have to put one in that lower section now, out the back of the building. There's another lower section. I got to put a hose bib on the back of the building now. So the back will have it, this lower section, this upper section, the one on the back with the bubbler on the other side, and then the front of the building already has one drain, one hose bib. So that's why I'm doing this, so the guy can hose this down if some kid gets sick out here or whatever. They want to be able to do it. The only problem with this is the kids could turn these on, so I don't know. That's what she wants. We got it fastened good, it's not going nowhere, so that's good. Good enough for this neighborhood. See, I got a couple of sinks here, and what I'm going to do is, I got the water off. I'm going to tee off that cold water line over there with a valve, and then all I'll do is I'll put a ball valve down here, and then I'll jump up and run in this cabinet along here, drilling holes through these, pop outside. So I'm going to have to drill through all these cabinets, drill through this cabinet here, and I could put a put a drain on the outside there, so I'll be able to water this whole section back here, the building, with a garden hose. That was the other section I was just on, that upper section, and around the corner there is that bubbler, the first bubbler I did, and then there's only one boiler drain in the front of the building now, so that's where it's gonna go. It's gonna go over here somewhere. So I gotta clear all this stuff out of here and drill these holes and do my thing. Giving the dog some water. I got the window open for her, so it's not really that hot in here. Gotta keep her hydrated. Gotta keep her hydrated. The baby dog in her crate. In her little crate. Gotta keep her hydrated, y'all. Oh yeah. The baby dog is working again, y'all. The baby dog is working again, mama. Oh yeah, she's a real proud master HVAC technician, she is. She is next level, y'all. Next level. Alright guys, so I got the hole drilled there. What I want to do is I'll drill the 1/2-inch pipe all the way through. Then I'll attach it and we'll screw it right in there. We're gonna drill through the cabinets, put the 10-foot pipe in, solder it on, stick it in there. I drill the hole through. I got a mark. I gotta drill through all these cabinets and pop into the other cabinet, and we can put the tea in. But let me drill all these holes, and I'll slide the 10-foot copper in there, from outside. Solder that joint first, and then I might have to do, a couple of more joints and a tea under the sink, but shouldn't be too bad. Oh, Mama, Steve's a real working man, Mama. Oh, yeah. Steve's a real working man, Mama. Steve's a real working man, y'all. Next level. Next level. Alright Alright guys, so I slid the 10-footer inside there, them holes I drilled. This is frost-free. So the wash is inside 8 inches inside the building, so it can never freeze. As long as you open this up in the winter and take the hose off, she'll drain out, she'll never freeze. So I don't take them apart, I just open them, and I solder one joint here. We'll solder this one joint. That could either be a thread or a solder. I do is I just clean them and I solder them. I got better luck with that. You put a female adapter on it, a lot of times they'll leak. So that's what I do. Other guys do it differently. That's up to them. That's what I do. I just solder it out just like that. If there's ever a problem, we'll just cut it out and solder a new one on there. I gotta be careful because I don't want to burn this as vinyl siding, so be careful. You want to cook it. Solder it up enough to, you know, heat it up enough to solder it. It'll be okay, as long as this is open. She'll be okay, Martha. She'll be okay, Martha. Put a couple of screws in there to hold it, and we'll be good to go, y'all. Like I said, we'll just leave this open for now until it cools off, but I'll be good. Nick little mama. Steve's a real working man, y'all. Alright guys, so you can see I came through right there. And I got 10 feet comes right to here, so I gotta put a coupling, and then I gotta drop into the sink and do the connection for the T. But it ain't gonna be that big of a deal, I don't think. I'm going to put a coupling right here and go right into the sink cabinet. See if I can do it without burning down the house. Burning down the house. Think I can do it? I think so. Maybe. Maybe not, y'all. We're going to give it our best shot, y'all. I reckon I can solder that, y'all. Nick Lou. Cardboard box from the wall hydrant and some metal from out of my box. I keep a couple of pieces of flashing in my box. Metal flashing, just sheet metal for soldering. So you don't want to burn the paint job, y'all. I reckon I don't want to burn the paint job, y'all. The rest of the work's in the cabinet underneath. Obviously all the water's off here, so see if I can make a cut here. I'm gonna put a tea in the cold. So I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna give it my best shot, y'all. I'll give it my best shot, y'all. Cut a tea in right here. Might be some water in here, I'm not sure. I'm not a big fan of these valves, but it is what it is. You can't take them apart. No packing nut. I guess they're good, and some guys love them. Not me. I'm gonna make a cut here. We'll put a T. A ball valve for that outside faucet, and we'll be good. We'll be good to go, man. We'll be good to go, man. He's gonna have to. Well, he can leave this one on if he wants. He actually could leave this one on year round because it's frost free. As long as he takes the hose off it. He says he does, so we'll see. Time will tell. Like I said, see, good thing I got the bucket there. Got the old bucket brigade going on, y'all. I gotta put a new bulb in that light. See how it's shutting off on me? It needs a new bulb. She's a leaker, mama. She's a leaker. She's a leaker. Put a T in there. And we'll put a T in the ball valve, y'all. And hopefully the smoke alarms don't go off on me when I'm in here soldering. I'm hoping not. About 8 inches or so. Gonna have to go postal on that baby. Needs a new bulb. Put a new bulb in it and it'll stop that flickering action. It's just the way it is. It is what it is, y'all. Come on, man. I'm ready to give that thing the old boot. To give that light the old boot. You have to give the light the old boot. Keeps going out on me. Can't be having that happening on the job. The light going out on us. Light going out in Georgia. Lights going out in Georgia. You ever hear that song? Oh, when the lights went out in Georgia. I'll just put a ball valve there. Nick little. Nick little mama. Oh yeah. Steve's a real working man, y'all. Oh yeah, yeah he is. Steve's a real working man. I'm gonna leave that T in there, solder that up, and then we'll do this ball valve after. Just in case. Or maybe we'll do this yeah, let's solder up that T first, just in case it steams out. Anyway, so need some more bulbs. The light's on, but nobody's home, y'all. The light's on, but nobody is home, y'all. This is kind of a critical joint because if this thing leaks, I gotta drain the whole building down again. This is like at the bottom of the basement. This is down in the basement. Down in the basement, yo, where the basement dweller lives. Down in Mama's basement, yo. Down in Mama's basement at world headquarters, yo. Oh yeah, next level. Next level. We made for a piece there. 2 7/8. Yeah, flipping. I just gotta solder up them joints and we'll be good to go. And a couple of joints of solder there, I'll be a done deal. See if I can get the shot. Wipe it good and we'll turn on the water and see if we got any leaks. See if we got any leaks, y'all. I hope not. Should be alright. We'll give it the old Gundy. So there's a shut off of the outside faucet. It runs up, runs along, and right outside. Turn the water back on. See if we got any leaks. Just go easy with it, let it fill. Once it starts filling, I'll open it all the way. Come over here, make sure that there's no air. Can't hear any air hissing. You never want to open it up full bore. Give it a little bit at a time until it stops. And then open it. You never want to. Never. It's just good practice, you know. 2-inch. There'll be air in it. This is the basement. I got the outside open out there, remember, still. I got one joint there. One joint there. There you go, there you go. Alright, when that shuts off, that'll drain out. So that's that. No leaks. No leaks. That's in the back of the cabinet, so it's not going anywhere. I don't see any leaks here. I'll be able to put all the stuff back on the shelves now. All the stuff I put up there, and we'll do the other one on the other side. We'll open it up. I'm gonna put vacuum breakers on, screw vacuum breakers on. I need 3. I think I got 2, but it'll be good for now. This other one, the shut-off's way up on top here. I gotta climb up there and turn it on. There's the water pipe. There's the shut-off right there. And it goes right outside below these boxes. I'm up here, up on the rack here. So the maintenance guy's got to shut that valve off in the winter time and shut that and open the valves outside. Alright guys, I screwed the vacuum breaker on this. You can turn one of these into a anti-siphon with one of these type. By code, you're supposed to put that on there. So the bubbler will work, and if he wants to run the hose out here. So he's got a hose. He's got a hose on this end here. Got one out the back that I put in out the back, and then 2 on the other side. Before he had to run all kinds of hoses because there was only one hose in the front, and he'd have to run hoses everywhere. He won't have to do that anymore. You can see there was only one hose in the front here, and it would split and wrap around the building. They'd run one this way, and then they would run one along under the door all the way around the building. Crazy, you know? Alright, so this one here, I don't have a vacuum breaker for this, but I'll just use this as a drain point. I can get a vacuum breaker for this one easy enough. I just got to get a screw on one. I only had 2. Came up, put an elbow, came up, put a hanger here, went up, and I did put a vacuum breaker on that one. Yeah, that's what the guy wanted it. He wanted it. So it's kind of out of the way. You can see it's kind of out of the way over there, so it's got a vacuum breaker on it. So that one works too. It smells like piss over here. Little kid's probably been pissing over here in the corner, little bastard. But that's it. Alright, so I got this stuff all back together. You can see I had to put it all in there. It's quite a bit of stuff. And then this one's over here underneath the cabin, underneath this picnic table if he wants to get to it. That's the only place I could really put it. That's it. There's no leaks. I checked for leaks. Everything's good. It's the baby dog, man. That's my friend. We're gonna do the dance? Huh? You gonna do the little doggy dance for me? You look a little hot there. Got the window open. Let me get some water for you. Good, have some water. Go ahead. We're gonna go home. Oh yeah, we'll go home. You can go home and you can have a beer. Oh, yeah. You want a beer? You want a cold beer? I think so. Oh yeah. Done? Alright, get on over there. Make room for me. Come on, push on over. Unless you want to drive this truck. Come on. Push on over. Been watching the truck for me, huh? Oh yeah. She's one mean, lean, protective machine, y'all. Oh yeah, she is. The truck dog. The baby dog is working again, y'all. Oh yeah, she's a real working dog. Nick Little, Nick Little. You go for an ice cream cone? Huh? She'd like an ice cream cone. Oh yeah, Nick Little, Nick Little.